What's up, boys? Welcome to the channel. So I today wanted to, well, also we're in the bathroom today because my room is a mess and I need to clean it. And I wanted to get this video out as soon as possible. Back to what I was saying. I made a video, like 6-7 months ago about how I literally saw Jesus, right? And I was with him, and the video got age restricted because I showed a cut that I had, and I guess you can't do that on YouTube. That's a big no-no. So we're gonna redo this because I also have some new information that I want to bring to the story that I had a revelation about yesterday. So we're gonna do that. Okay, so this happened about like half a year ago, I want to say, maybe a little bit more than that. I was not in the best place mentally. Normally around that time I have like mood swings and stuff because I have bipolar, and I was really not in a good place at the time. I really deep into my basketball stuff, and I ended up trying out for a team and I didn't get the role, or I didn't make the team, and it really bothered me. I was professional about it, of course, but mentally, like, really messed with me. And in my head, I thought, like, well, this is it, you know, like, I don't have anything else worth doing. And I just kind of thought like that was the end of the road for me at that time. And I know it's silly looking back on it now, but that's how I felt. And I think that was partly because I felt so isolated, you know, like I didn't really have any friends out here or anything like that. I didn't really have any human interaction, like barely any human interaction. The group, the service that I would use to help me like find a job or whatever, you know, go to college, whatever, that just never ended up working out. So basically I just kind of felt alone, you know, and I felt like if I can't play basketball, then what am I doing? You know, like what's the point? And so I actually tried killing myself, and I regret it now, of course. And I just kind of want to talk about what happened during the psych ward, but I also want to say really quickly that Jesus is the one that kept me alive. Because I'm positive I hit a vein. I'm like positive I did. And nothing happened. I was bleeding a little bit, maybe, you know, but basically it was by Jesus looking out for me that I'm still alive today. And I have this story to tell you guys. So I get to the psych ward, and I don't know if you guys have ever been in a psych ward, but it's very, it's supposed to be a place for healing, but it's kind of sucks. It's not really good. I don't want to be rude, so we'll just leave it at that. But point is, it made things more stressful than it's supposed to be. And, you know, there was this incident that happened, and I ended up having to move rooms, and I was alone in this room, and I was just like, I never really got the chance to really process what had happened to me, you know? I never really had the chance to kind of like sit down and really like let myself be vulnerable, because in that time I was trying my best to put on like a face of like, oh, I'm just trying to make sure everybody else is happy, because it'll make me happy, and but once I was finally alone for once, I felt defeated. I remember the feeling too. It was like, defeated is honestly the only word I have for it. I really don't know how else to explain it. It wasn't a good feeling. I remember like almost feeling like a zombie, if that makes sense. Just like no thoughts in my head, just feeling like garbage, And I remember I was sitting on my bed, and they say that at rock bottom, that's when God reveals himself to you, or something to that effect. Like when you're at your lowest point, that's when, you finally get to see him, and, once there's no ego in the way, basically. And at that point, I just felt like I felt so bad that I didn't have any pride in me, like, at all, right? And yeah, I just didn't feel good. I felt defeated. And I remember sitting on my bed, and I remember I saw Jesus. I didn't say anything to him. He didn't say anything to me, but I was with him. We were like at the time I didn't know what kind of tree it was, but I remember exactly how it looked. I know now that it was an olive tree, or a field of olive trees, and we were like walking on like a path, and at one point we were like overlooking the olive trees, and then the next thing we were just walking under them, like on a path. And the whole thing was amazing, because when you're in his presence, you feel, oh man, it's like the best feeling in the world. You feel love, but it's not an earthly love. I'm doing my best to describe this, but it's really hard. You feel like a total feeling of surrender when you're with him, and it's not like a surrender of like, oh, I'm defeated, I give up, or something like that. It's a feeling of, God, this is amazing. Like, you are so good and beautiful that I just feel so at peace with you. It's that kind of surrender, And I remember I cried. Couldn't stop crying, dude. Like in that room, I was just crying my eyes out, dude. Like, I felt so amazing and so good after that, and yeah, I literally was with Jesus. I was in his presence, and I didn't see his face or anything like that. I don't think you're supposed to, at least not until you're dead anyway. But I saw the back of his head, he had nice hair. You know, he had like nice long brown hair. I couldn't see his beard, but I saw, you know, what he was wearing. He was wearing like either like a beige or like a white robe, or like I don't know if it was a robe. It was like I don't know how to describe it. It was like a shirt and not a shirt, and he had like God, I don't know how to describe it. I really don't. But I remember the olive trees for sure, because after I was watching a video about Jesus yesterday, and it was talking about olive trees, and I saw a picture of one. I was like, that's the tree. That's the tree that I saw Jesus with. And yeah. After that experience, my life has gotten so much better. Like, I now have way more human interaction, which is very good. I go to therapy now, which is good. Slowly opening myself more up to talking with another person about my problems. It wasn't easy at first, but you know, I'm getting there. I take guitar lessons now, and as you guys know, like, I post the guitar videos on here, and I'd like to think I've gotten pretty good. You know, I'm not an expert yet. I'm not like a master at the guitar, but you know, I'm not bad either. So I'm not a beginner anymore, that's for sure. But yeah, I still have things I need to work on. You know, Jesus will help me get through that. But, you know, I have opportunities in my life now. You know, like, I'm going to be playing basketball for Special Olympics. I'm going to be going to college pretty soon for auto mechanics. Yeah, man, my life is good. It's definitely way better than it was all those months ago. But yeah, I'm sorry. That was funny. I'm in the bathroom right now. And my dad like got something from my mom, and mom just like walked in front of him, and it scared the crap out of him. It was funny. He was like, oh. Anyway, yeah, that's the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Peace.